If you're considering a move to Alaska, you are not alone. Between 40,000 and 50,000 people move to the frontier state every year. In fact, the state boasts the highest rate of gross migration in the United States, which means that more people move in and out of Alaska yearly than any other state. Please make sure to subscribe if you enjoy watching this video. The new Alaska population estimate is 736,556. It is the highest since 2018. Alaska is a big, wild state with lots of animals and a lot of rocky terrain. It is no surprise that the frontier's distinctive way of life appeals to so many people. There are various reasons why individuals decide to migrate to Alaska, ranging from those looking for adventure and outdoor enthusiasts to those looking for a better, happier, and easier life. In this video, we will look at 10 reasons why many people are considering moving and buying real estate in Alaska. Nestled in the breathtaking landscapes of the far north, Alaska beckons as a land of natural beauty and limitless possibilities. Vast glaciers and towering mountains create a backdrop unlike any other. For nature enthusiasts, adventurers, and photographers, Alaska offers an unending supply of awe-inspiring and breathtaking moments. Alaska's communities are tight-knit, neighborly assistance is common, and the warmth of these communities makes it easy to find your place and build lifelong friendships. Alaska offers a diverse range of career opportunities, with an economy that spans many sectors. The state's abundant natural resources, including oil, fish, and timber, create a strong foundation for industry. Alaska is one of the states that offer affordable costs of living. While certainly not the least expensive state in the U.S., Alaska is relatively affordable, given all that the state has to offer. The average cost of living in Alaska is $48,739, which is 28% higher than the national average, but the median income in the state is about $80,000. So many Alaskans find it a very affordable place to live. While home prices are on the rise, they are rising considerably more slowly in Alaska than elsewhere in the country, and rents are slightly lower in Alaska too. However, healthcare expenses in Alaska are among the highest in the nation. Now, compared to the mainland of the United States, Alaska offers several benefits. There are a number of states that compensate their residents for living in them, and Alaska is one. Payments provided to residents of Alaska come from the Permanent Fund Dividend Program. The fund was established in 1976. Capital invested in it originates from surplus revenue derived from the development of the state's oil and gas reserves. All Alaska residents who have lived in the state for 1 year will receive the Permanent Fund Dividend payment. In 2022, the payment was quite substantial, $3,284 per person. What a great way to earn a living. Just stay put in one of the most beautiful places on Earth for a little while. One other benefit that Alaska residents enjoy is the state's income tax structure. In Alaska, you don't have to pay state income or sales tax, but that has not always been the case. State income tax was repealed in 1980 in response to the decade's oil boom. In addition, state sales tax is not levied on any product or service you purchase in Alaska. Seriously, not on a case of cola, and not even on the four-wheel drive vehicle you purchase to help you traverse the state in all kinds of weather. In any given year, that can save you thousands of dollars versus living elsewhere in the United States, where state sales tax can approach 10%. There is one caveat to add, though. Some municipalities do assess their own sales tax, but two of Alaska's largest cities, Anchorage and Fairbanks, do not. And if you are a senior or the widow of a previously qualified senior and you own your home, Alaska has another bargain for you to take advantage of in the form of a property tax rebate. Overall, property taxes in Alaska are a little bit higher than the average in the United States, 1.17%, compared to 0.99% nationally. So moving is a big step, no matter where your destination is. But there are a few special considerations you should take into account when planning a move to Alaska. Not all moving companies, even those who say they handle long-distance moves, provide service to or from Alaska. And when they do, it is one of the most expensive moves you can make. That is mostly due to the distance your goods will have to travel. There are a few ways to transport your belongings to Alaska. One is to rent a truck from a company like U-Haul and make the drive yourself. If you're moving the contents of a one-bedroom apartment, you can probably get away with using a 10-foot truck, and it will cost you about $3,000. If you are moving a large household and need to rent a 26-foot truck, the price is close to $7,000. You can also move to Alaska by hiring a moving container company. Shipping containers can get your belongings to your new home faster than if you were to drive them yourself. Once you figure in fuel and hotel costs, moving via shipping container may even be less expensive. To save money on your move, you may want to consider selling your larger, heavier belongings, including sofas, appliances, and mattresses. There are items you can purchase once you arrive in Alaska, using the money you take in by selling your used furniture. And lastly, there are a few other important considerations to take into account when moving to Alaska. Cold winters are an inescapable part of life in the upper reaches of North America, and as much as a midnight sun can make summers a joy, during the winter you will experience long hours in the dark. In fact, if you live in the northernmost part of the state, you may not see the sun at all for more than 60 days. Alaska is very remote. Services like shopping are few and far between. Even driving to the grocery store can be a major trip unless you reside in one of Alaska's largest cities. Finding healthcare services can also be a challenge if you live in a rural area. The economy in Alaska is largely supported by resource extraction. If you are not trained to work in the oil or gas industry, forestry, or fishing, you may not have the variety of job opportunities you would find in other states. While many people move to Alaska to avoid the stress and hustle of big city life and enjoy a laid-back way of life instead, others may find America's last frontier a lonely place. On the other hand, Alaska is known for its tight-knit communities. Small-town living is mostly what you'll find in Alaska. It is important to note that while Alaska offers numerous benefits, it also presents challenges. Moving to Alaska requires careful consideration of your individual preferences, lifestyle goals, and readiness for the unique aspects of life in the state.